So your surprise anime is Blood Lad. Some people may know it, some people may not know it. You may remember that. Well, if you watch the rants, you will know this anime. I touched on it briefly. It said that it has an OVA and it has 12 episodes, not including the OVA. So 13 in total, but 12 that aren't included. So, anyways, Blood Lad. At the beginning, we have territories where there are bosses there, and one of those territory bosses is Staz. Staz is a vampire, like the generic vampire, but he doesn't want to drink blood, so not pretty generic, but still kind of generic. That is interesting is he's a weeb. He likes anime, he likes manga, he likes anime action figures. He also likes what's it called? Oh, anime video games. He has all that shit. He likes anime clothes, he likes cosplay, he likes shit like that. He likes Japan. So pretty much this is an anime about a vampire that likes the world of Japan and also wants to see it for himself. But that's only one part of the story. He wants to visit the world and check out their culture and see what they're all about. So, but on this one fateful day, which is the first episode, he gets a call from his crew talking about, oh, there's this random girl in your territory. He's like, girl? Bring her up to me now. And then they start bringing her up to him, and he's trying to prepare for her like it's his first date type shit. And he's not ready, so he's just kind of flustered. So he gets her in the room eventually because they bring bring her in once he is not actually ready. They just bring her in. They're like, alright boss, coming in. Brings her in. So they bring her in, Staff starts talking to her, and then he feels this urge to like suck her blood, but also he doesn't want to suck her blood. But while they're trying to have a chat, he gets a call from his crew again. He's like, what the fuck do you want? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, boss, there is kind of this weird guy down here. Just fine, I'll be out there in a second. It's like, sorry, I gotta go take care of some shit. He goes out, take care of some shit, and well, he beats his ass. Then he comes back and sees the girl is gone. But in her place, he sees a plant. And then he just spits out her bones. He's like, what the fuck? No! Then he sees the ghost version of her. That's like, I don't really care for you. He's like, what the fuck? I was just here as a human. He was just, what? She was just so damn confused. He was like, but maybe I can resurrect you. And then he started looking through his manga to see if he could resurrect her. And then she was like, no, don't try to look for the Dragon Balls. They aren't real. He's just like, what are you talking about? We're gonna summon this magic dragon. So she's like, some really nigga. But eventually they go to this bar that he locals frequently, and they get some information on how to actually resurrect her, or some information pretty much. So they go to this portal that's in this alleyway. They go through it and they go back to the human world. So she gets to see that nobody even sees her anymore because she's a ghost. She's just a ghost. No one can see her. It's not possible. And then the Staz, so nobody is weirded out by him, he sprays everyone with the mist so they don't think anything's weird about him. So anyways, once he does that shit, he just chills. He just literally just chills. And then she tries to go back to normal life, but soon figures out normal life is no more for her. So then when she starts disappearing, he cuts his finger, well, cuts his thumb, sticks it in her mouth, says drink. She drinks it, she feels all warm, passes out. Then they go back to her room where the portal will be at so they can just go through. They see this girl who is the portal's owner. And she thinks Staz stole her portal, but then she soon realizes, nah, he couldn't do that. He's not strong enough. But she still holds the ghost girl hostage It says she's going to do something to the ghost girl if Stas doesn't do what she tells him to do. So he goes to this shop where he has to fight this guy who's a ogre, I think. He fights him, and then he gets these panties after beating his ass. So once he gets these panties, the girl with the portals, the owner of the portals, she comes in and is like, I didn't actually even want that. You fucking weird. He's like, really, nigga? I almost get the shopkeep for this shit. And then shopkeep's like, what the fuck? What'd you say? Almost. Anyways, they go back to the demon world after Stas humiliates himself by punching through one of her portals that literally teleported his punch right back into his face. So he comes back with a bruise right in the dome, bro. Literally fist straight to his face. Literally, his face was messed up. Then he comes back and he's like, then he wakes up eventually, chugs a drink, chugs that shit, and then just chills. And then he thinks like, okay, well, I'm trying to resurrect you, so where would I go? And then he realizes that he has to go to Wolf's territory to go get the book for resurrection. He goes to Wolf's territory, meets up with Wolf, and has a box match with him. Yeah, he has a box match with Wolf for some reason, and Wolf is just cool with that. He loves boxing. So during the boxing match, Stas cheats to win, but he didn't actually even win. Nobody won. And then after they get the book for resurrection, they realize that it's in the Acropolis where all the high-ranking demons live, and his brother lives with his little sister that he was kicked out of. So Stas gets pale-faced even more than he already is, and is scared to go back up there. But eventually, he gets kicked up there through the portal, because the girl with the portals, she opened up a portal for him, and then Wolf kicks him into the portal. So he gets kicked in and kicked into the girl with the portal's room instead of going to the Acropolis. He's like, what the fuck? Where is this place? Oh, I know this place is. It's supposed to be her room. So then he asks her, is this her room? Then she's like, yeah. Then she goes, takes a shower, freshens up, and then go get some ramen for him. And she lets him use his phone because he's never seen a phone apparently. And they just start chilling. And she's like, no, Stas really couldn't be, but there's something about him that he could do it if he had like all of his power. I feel like he's hiding all of his power from me. And then at this point, she's been writing in her diary about how she is in love with Stas, but that's another topic. But anyways, she's in love with Stas. So now that she's in love with Stas, she still has the same one. She takes him to the Acropolis, and then surprise, surprise, he doesn't make it far, and he gets caught. So while he's trying to walk up and sneak around, his little sister, catches him and sends him to prison. Because she's the warden at the prison. She sends him to prison. So he tries to challenge to escape. He gets his ass whooped by the zombies. Then he keeps trying. The prisoner's like, bro, stop. Goddamn. I heard that was like 100 fucking times. Stop, try it. You're going to get your ass kicked. The zombies get pissed. I'm like, bro, can we kill him? Warden, can we kill him? He's so damn annoying. Then eventually, her brother comes along. Well, their older brother comes along. Is like, Stas, you're here? Well, I wonder why you're here. He's like, oh, I'm here because I want to learn how to resurrect people. And then he's like, oh, interesting. I say, well, if you let me take this bullet out of you, I will teach you how to resurrect people. He's like, sounds like a good offer, but no, fuck you. I don't want to fucking have all my power back so I can be your guinea pig. He's like, oh, okay. But I wasn't asking. I was telling you what I'm about to do. He takes the bullet out forcefully, and after he takes it out, Stas gains all his power back, murders the zombies, and the zombies like, God damn. Same with the fucking his little sisters, like, shit, God damn, fucking powerful. And then after that, Stas goes back to the demon world, so he can go do stuff to help out his ghost friend. After being told he has to go kill this target, capture this target for them so that they can do stuff. Or, get him out of here pretty much. Out of the public eye, you know what I'm saying? Get him out of the radar of the police. Yeah, there's police here too. Cops are everywhere. But anyways, so he gets told to do this, and after he's told to do this, he says, fine, I'll do it, but you still are a fucking bitch. I hate you. He says, I love you too, brother. So he just leaves after that. And while he was still up there, what was happening in the demon world was Wolf was taking care of the ghost girl so that she is fine when Stas comes back. So he's taking care of her, then she starts to disappear. He's like, oh shit, gotta take her to Frankenstein. He takes her to Frankenstein, and then Frankenstein says, alright, I'll give you the ultimatum. You can either help me and I can save this girl, or you can not help me and kill this girl. Then Wolf is like, alright, fine. Who do I gotta take out? He's like, alright, you have 12 hours. That's how long this whole supply will last for you. I have more, but fuck you. So, you have to go take out this Phantom guy. Yeah, this guy, he pretty much, is basically me. He's a Frankenstein motherfucker. So, yeah, but he doesn't have bones. He could take people's body parts and limbs and shit, put them to himself, because he's a Phantom. The Wolf says, alright, fine. I'll go take this nigga out. Wolf goes to another territory, tries to take out the boss. The boss, Phantom is like, ooh, a strong opponent, let's go. And then, Wolf is like, alright, gotta use my true form. Uses his true power. And then, when he's fighting, the Phantom's like, bro, why do you feel like you are very limited on power? I feel like you have a time limit. It's not feel like the true power of a werewolf. Odd. But just a nick of time, Stas pulls up and starts fighting. But before he starts fighting, Wolf's like, bro, beat his ass so I can beat your ass later. Then Stas is like, alright, if you can, nigga. And then they start fighting. And then after they start fighting, they get to a new area because Stas wants to fight outside the city. And after they fight outside the city, Stas tries to use Goku's Kamehameha. And then while he's trying to use it, he gets slapped in the face. The Phantom says that was a third-rate attack. Stas was a bitch. You said third rate? Nigga, if the guy who created that move, who is iconic for that move, the guy who's iconic for that move, if he was here and he tried using that shit on you, you'd be gone. You'd be dead. Gone. Dead. Now. Dunzo. Literally. You are not going to be here. Literally. Stop trying. So, anyways, after that happens, Stas uses his own new move and, his own special move, and almost takes him out. So what he didn't know is he thought he took him out, but he just got captured and his body parts got put into a jar so he couldn't connect to any of his body parts or attack. So after that happens, the doctor gets pulled away to go deal with matters with Stas' older brother. And then Stas' older brother comes in and goes, so this is the girl you want to resurrect. Stas goes, yeah, bitch. And I'm gonna be her blood bank until she is resurrected. Cuts his finger, sticks his finger in her mouth, drink up. She drinks up, she feels good, she's fine. And then his older brother goes, this is horrible, this is a bad idea. Stas goes, fuck you, just help me resurrect her ass. So they go to the local bar that Stas frequents. So they go there, and then for some reason they couldn't do this in a bathroom or a private area. They just decided to do this in a booth. And then so Stas' brother like, okay, I need a sample. I need a sample from between her tits. Stas like, what the fuck? What are you on? He's like, no, I need the sample from right there. Nigga, why? I just need it. Fine. She's wide awake. And then Stas pulls up her shirt, and his older brother is about to well, before he even does that, the ghost girl is like, what the fuck? Why you pulling up my fucking shirt? God damn it, what the hell? And then while she's struggling to keep her knockers put away, her shirt is up for long enough for his brother to stick it between her tits, get the sample, and then get out. And then Stas was like, I'm sorry, my brother told me to do it. This pervert wanted it. He's like, and then his older brother's like, Stas, don't call me a pervert. She'll get the wrong idea. And then Stas like, nigga, you are. Anyways, he takes the sample back to the Acropolis to go study it. So he leaves Stas' little sister. So Stas' little sister just starts to learn about anime and manga type shit. She starts to learn how to be a little girl instead of a warden for a prison. So instead of learning about that shit, she learns how to be a little girl. She learns how to enjoy herself. But then the ghost girl gets kidnapped. Oh fuck! So Stas goes and tries to track her ass down. Then they eventually get a hit on somebody, and they find out where he's at. Stas tracks him down, but surprise, surprise, the portal girl is there, and that's her brother. What? Her brother kidnapped Stas' human ghost companion, and then they went into a little world where she really controls everything. She can portals wherever she wants, pretty much. So she really goes in that world with Stas. She can beat his ass so that Stas can give up and so she can win. So she goes in that world with him, and then she starts fighting. Well, not really fighting. She's more like just playing around with him, making it so that his job is harder than it is, so he can't fight her at all. So yeah, then eventually she drops her book. She drops her bag. And then somehow, well, before she drops her bag, somehow Stas steals her panties. I don't know how. I don't question this. I'm not trying to question it. I don't want to know how he did this, but he did. You can probably see how he did it, but I'm not trying to go look back at that. I mean, probably would, but anyway, that's besides the point. So he gets her panties and he gets her bag. Puts the panties on his head first, and then he's just like, ha 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 ha, I got your panties, I got your panties, you want your panties, you want your panties. But then he's like, so wait a minute. She could have just went back to her room and got some more panties and put them on. Then he sees that he has her bag on. He's like, wait a minute, let me look through here. Then he pulls out her diary. Then he's beginning to open it, and then she's just can I have that back? He's like, oh, you want this? Quit, then I'll give it back. He's like, alright, fine. He grabs her arm though, when she was trying to grab it though. She was literally trying to grab it. So, after she concedes, he pulls her out with no bottoms on. Then after he pulls her out, he looks down at her. He's like, oh, wow. Then he just gets shot up. And then the anime is like, so, oh my god, this is too gory for TV to see. They just literally blow him up. And he's like, I hope I'm not too gory for TV to put on. God. And then they go to the world where her brother is at, and her mother and her father are all at. So while they're all there, they go in to meet her mother, and then her mother reveals that this ghost girl right here is actually her mother, partly. So her mother counterpart met herself in the human world. So they fused together. And after they fused together, they became one. So once they were fused together, and literally they're two moms into one person. So technically, they were sisters. Portal Girl and Ghost Girl are sisters. So, well, now they're sisters. Well, now they know that they're sisters. And then the mom was just trying to bring the family back together because it didn't work out back in the day when they're trying to figure out who should have the Ghost Girl or who should keep the Demon Girl. It was just a big struggle. They couldn't figure it out. So then, after that happens, after that revelation is done, Staz goes talks to the dad. And Staz is told by the dad to basically resurrect the Ghost Girl and don't try to drink her blood. Pretty much. He's like, oh, okay, fine. After that is done, he gets knocked out by I forgot what type of food it was, but he eats it and he gets knocked out for some reason. I don't know why. I think it just tasted bad. But anyways, since it tasted bad, he's knocked out. And then he goes and talks to the Ghost Girl after he wakes up, and he's like, okay, so I'm gonna do this for you. And he tries to be nicer. I don't know why. It just seemed weird on him. She literally kept saying, this seems weird on you. You're trying to be nice. You're forcing this. It's weird. He's like, fine, I'll be mean. Fuck it. Shit. Fuck you too. Goddamn. He just says, that's the styles I know. Like, you go, what? Anyways, it's pretty much the consensus of the whole anime series without the OVA. And that's all I must say, so that it's like, okay, so this happened, and this happened, but what else happens? Where's the other details? I left it as so little details that you have to go watch Bloodlad to have to figure it out. So anyways, subscribe, comment, like, and peace out. Hope you enjoy.